Courtney, just transitioning, of the top 100 films that have been made by Hollywood, revenue-wise, in the past couple of years, less than 4% were made by women. You've been at the forefront on the industry of trying to change the entertainment industry. Why did you launch the Galaxy of Women initiative?
Well, thank you for asking, Joe. This is actually a total passion project of mine and the entire team at BBC America. We launched an initiative last year called Galaxy of Women, which was actually an outgrowth of some natural activity we saw taking place within some of our fan communities, most notably the rabid, very female-driven fan community around Orphan Black, which was a show that really explored themes of female identity and had one of the coolest, most passionate fan groups. They called themselves the Clone Club, that we had ever seen. When we saw that we were approaching final season for that show, really thought there was something so powerful about what that show had meant to its fans. And then pretty soon after, we revealed that the next Doctor, the lead character in this 55-year-old sci-fi franchise, was for the first time ever going to be played by a woman, which is pretty remarkable. And the response, this was revealed in a video. The response to that video, it was the day of Game of Thrones launch. I remember this. Was just incredible, both in terms of the volume of response and the passion behind it. We saw people, videos of girls crying, seeing themselves represented on screen. And we really cared about what this meant, cared about finding out more about what this meant to our viewers. So Galaxy of Women is an initiative where we're championing and celebrating women in front of and behind the camera, and looking for various ways to do that. Last year, we partnered with the Women's Media Center on a piece of research that actually looked in the sci-fi and superhero genre, both on film and on television, what it meant to see female representation in the space. And what we saw was, first, there's just not enough. There are not enough strong females in lead roles in that genre. We found that what's interesting is outside of family, kids actually look to superheroes as role models. That's their number one source outside of their immediate family. And there's a big confidence gap that emerges for young girls when they hit teenage years. They self-describe as less confident, less brave, less likely to be heard than their male counterparts. But when they see women in powerful roles, like the first female Doctor or Wonder Woman, or Captain Marvel, which I think is coming out in just a couple weeks, it actually makes them feel more confident, more brave. They say they feel like they can achieve anything they want. And it was really important for us to understand the responsibility and the platform that we had with this global launch of the first female Doctor. And it really informed our behavior from the campaign, who we targeted, and how we positioned her. And the results were incredible. I mentioned we saw incredible growth. The show grew something like over 40% from the last season in live same day, which means there was more urgency to watch too. And the growth was driven by women. The show skewed female for the first time in its history. Growth was driven by women 18 to 24, which is a very hard to reach demo. And I think it shows the power of representation.